Hello, thank you for the opportunity to post this video and apply for the Tier 3 promotion here at Grand Canyon University. Um, I feel like I'm definitely the best fit for this position, and there's courses, three different courses that I am experienced in and been teaching for the past almost 10 years now here at Grand Canyon. Those classes are UNV 103, UNV 104, and Psychology 102. I also teach other psychology classes like Psych 255, Psych 357. I've had taught in the past social psychology as an adjunct. So all those courses, I love teaching and don't mind being tiered in any of those positions whatsoever. I love UNV 103 because I'm actually able to start the student from scratch, teach them how to use the classroom learning system, teach them how to post, teach them how to post assignments, motivate them on their degree program, teaching them the core competencies that they'll need to learn while they're going through the program. I also look at UNV 103 like I do some of the other classes too, in that I'm not only just teaching them, but I'm also feeling like I'm training them on how to be a student, setting them up with time management skills practices, and ensuring that they are motivated and prepared for the next class. And in my UNV 103 class, like I do with my other classes, I post tutorials and videos. And in UNV 103 in week 6 and 7, I post a preview video of what 104 looks like because most of them go into 104. And so I kind of preview 104 and show them what it looks like, kind of prepare them on the differences between UNV 103 and UNV 104. So there's no surprise when they jump to the different classes. Um, and so leading into UNV 104, I love that class. I love teaching the students the core competencies of not just concentrating on picking a topic, but understanding why you use the GCU library versus Google search, the importance of using peer-reviewed research articles. Um, I love teaching them how to write a paragraph. I post an example paragraph in the class. I teach them how to cite. There's a lot of tutorials and things I teach to class in UNV 104 on what they need to know and how they need to use it. And then I respond often in the form correcting them or encouraging them or giving them congratulatories on getting things correctly done. Uh, Psych 102 is my specialty. I've been teaching general psych for a while. This is where my degree programs are. My master's and my doctorate are my master's is in psychology. My doctorate I'm going for is in psychology. So I love teaching the various topics in psychology. General psychology is awesome because each week's a different topic in psychology where it actually is pretty much where you could take that week and branch it out into a whole 7 week class, like social psychology or lifespan. And so I love that class work because it encompasses all the various different branches or topics of psychology that you can make a class out of. So any of those three classes I love, I can teach and I can go for. I feel like, and I know I am the best candidate for this tier 3 position because I take every individual student's success serious. Um, I do not like when a student doesn't succeed or fails a course or comes close to it. I take that personal too because at one point in time I was in their position and I can empathize with the struggle of most of them being working adults that have families. And even if they're not, I take it serious. Even if they're just a working student or full-time student, I take it very serious too. I know this is the first steps into their future and their career, so I want to make sure that they have the tools necessary to succeed in not just my class, but in the next class, so that when they leave my class, they're better prepared, better understanding of how to complete assignments, and understand the core competencies of the course before they move into the next course. And I do that by posting weekly announcements um, as early as Monday. I do it on before Monday. I post a video announcement of me talking, going over core competencies for that week, what's up and coming, what to expect. And then I also post the tutorials in there in DQ1 and in DQ2 so they don't miss it. I usually post in participation tutorial and how to complete participation, how to cite, how to complete that weekend assignment. And all those are videos of me either talking like this, where I'm speaking to them, or I show them examples while I go through the directions and explain the directions, show them an example, give them some kind of lead base to understand how to complete the assignment, which is very important to the student and their success. And ever since posting these videos a few years ago, I found out that I have had less issues with students understanding the directions. But I'm also very open in meeting with the student via Zoom or by phone to explain the directions further. So anytime a student needs me, I'm open and free to make an appointment at any time to help them out. So I take their education very serious because I know right now what they're going through is actually the start of their career. It starts by the time you start UNV 103 and continues on with their program. I also post a video of me talking or a presentation each week on something spiritual. I give a spiritual message. These spiritual messages help coincide with spreading the Christian message in the classroom and what the university wants us to do. I take that very personal as a Christian, the spirituality of my students. I try to tie in a spiritual lesson to the weekly concept. What they're learning that week, or sometimes it's just a something I feel like they need to listen to that week that will help drive their spiritual growth. Students are encouraged to reply to my video, spiritual message video, and to engage in a spiritual conversation. I feel that is necessary. I get a lot of compliments from students on taking the time to do that. So I really do want to drive the Christian spiritual well-being in the classroom. The main focus is always on the students, making sure that they're spiritually fed and that they understand the weekly core competencies. How not only do they understand and learn it, but how they can apply them to their everyday life. I'm very excited about having the opportunity to be in a tier 3 for the reason of having more students and being able to help drive the success of these students academically and spiritually. I really love the opportunity to have more work. I invite more work. I love working. I love having a full busy schedule like I do now, and I don't mind adding to it. I'm very good with time management. I'm very good with structuring my day, and also if things don't go as planned, I'm really good at restructuring, getting what I need to be completed and done, and jumping right back into my schedule. So I can fluctuate. I can maneuver and without stress. So adding more classes to me would be great. I've taught multiple classes where I've had up to about amount of tier 3 on top of doing the grading and the weekly posting, early alerts, and all that stuff. I've actually been really good with those early alerts and submitting them on time and following up with those students, and also able to grade participation in DQs and doing everything. And at one point, I had my own course load plus 4 subclasses, and it was awesome. I for the 2 to 3 weeks I was doing that, I believe it was like 2 or 3 weeks I was doing that. I had a great time. It was fun sitting at the desk and doing the work and engaging with the students and helping my peers while they're out on vacation or whatever they're taking care of. I love doing that. So I have nothing but excitement about having the opportunity to be a tier 3, and I would love the position. I'm really not nervous about the position because I'm ready to attack more work, and I'm also ready to stay busy. I'm also, of course, financially ready to be compensated a little bit more to help my family out. But most importantly, I'm not nervous about the position at all. I've taught at one point with adjuncts and everything, with subbing 10 classes, like 8 to 10 classes at one time. And I was not nervous at all. woke up and attacked it. And so I'm ready to accept this tier 3 position if it's offered to me. Thank you for the opportunity for me to interview, submit this video presentation. I'm very grateful for the opportunity and look forward to being selected. Thank you.